r/ask Reddit. What's the worst birthday gift you ever got? I used DVD of The Notebook after I explicitly told the person that I had no intention of watching it. Bonus. It was my stepmom who gave it to me. From her and my dad's DVD collection. That was in our living room and I could have grabbed it any time to watch. Grounded because I said that I didn't need to celebrate my birthday and that was too ungrateful of me. I have been stung by a bee 3 times in my life. And all of them were on my birthday. I was 3, 14, and 25. Have you turned 36 yet? Forgotten. It was either a blessing or a curse, considering my mom forgot until 9 PM, left me a voicemail telling me happy birthday, and forgot to hang up. Hearing her tell my sister there, I did it, was interesting. Edit. Holy shit guys. Woke up to a lot of love this morning. Thank you all. 3. A very obviously used candle. Who was it from? Foss made me laugh for some reason and now I need some details on the shape, color, type, scent of candle. A pair of homemade custom pajamas. Only problem was that they weren't made yet. It was just the fabric and a promise to make them for me. I had to give the fabric back and I never got the pajamas. Holy cow, my parents do shit like this. It's so ducking weird. Their ultimate wackadoo move was to give my wife and I a few acres of their property. Nothing legal, just at our wedding they gave us a card that basically said have some land. When the dust settled I asked what they thought we would do with it. They said build a home. I said okay. Gonna need legal ownership for like building a house. They said sure, we will get right on that. Then they decide to sell out and retire and never mentioned our wedding gift again. I played high school football, American, because my narcissistic and abusive father wanted to live vicariously through me. He framed his old jersey and gave it to me as a birthday present, like I was supposed to worship him or something. In high school I got really into learning guitar. All I had at the time was a beat up acoustic. My birthday came around, and a wrapped present, a fairly large box, appeared in my parents' living room. For some reason I became convinced it was an amp. My parents must have gotten me an electric guitar. They didn't. It was a blender. A brown paper bag with dog crap in it. My brother was a dog. You should have microwaved it and shoved it under his bed. When I was 8 years old I was growing sunflowers with my mom one summer. My aunt decided to get me some fertilizer for the flowers for my birthday. On my birthday, I unwrapped my present and saw what looked like a tub of vanilla ice cream. But when I opened it, there was literal horse shit. My dad got a tattoo on his chest of his birth sign as a gift to me when I was probably 12. He hyped it up all week like he got me some great gift, like an N64 or something. Haven't talked to the guy in over a decade now. Good riddance. On a brighter note, I did get the N64 later that year from my mother. 2 pens. IDKY, they were in a box. I knew they were from Poundland but she didn't even have the audacity to give me all of them, she just gave me 2. Edit. Poundland equals dollar store. Forgot to Americanize. Oh, my stepmom was the worst present giver ever. Never looked forward to opening the gift, wrapped in an old newspaper she would bestow on us kids. Back in my teens when VHS tapes was how we watched movies and taped TV shows, she bought a bulk pack of 5 blank tapes. Us kids got a blank VHS tape each for Christmas. 1 blank tape each. One Christmas she bought 2 pairs of flannel pajamas. In a country that has summer over Christmas and wearing said PJs would render you dead from overheating. I and another sibling got a top each and my 2 other siblings got the pants. For my 13th day I got a $6 million man plastic lunchbox. One year I got 4 lipsticks. They weren't new. We weren't poor. She just sucked at gift giving. A lint remover. I was 12. Amazing. Years ago I got this chess game for the PS1 from my godmother. Thing is, it didn't work on my PS1, but it did work on her son's PS1. So he got a new game and I got nothing. My grandparents were super low effort, low budget at every birthday. One year they got me a second-hand coloring book from a swap meet. It was almost completely colored in by what appeared to be a 3-year-old with a single green felt pen. Also I was 18 and they thought it was a good gift because it was Disney related and I was going to college for animation and design. A pencil and a chess t-shirt. I don't play chess. I just wanted a plain vanilla cake. I didn't ask for anything else. I didn't ask for gifts. I didn't ask to go anywhere, just a plain vanilla cake. My mother got me a chocolate and mint ice cream cake. I don't even like mint ice cream, and I definitely never liked or asked for ice cream cake in my life for her to get that idea. It sat in the freezer forever. She acted like it was a big inconvenience for her. It was my first birthday away from my family since I was in college. There was a bomb threat on my college campus. We, all of the students, had to walk about a half mile in the pouring rain to get to a safe place. I spent my 19th birthday alone, wet and cold. No one got me anything except a McChicken when a friend remembered it was my birthday 3 days later. A blow up cake and a pair of cheap black sweatshorts. Edit. I just remembered the cake was second hand, not even new to our family. Given to my sister the previous year. Not my birthday but Christmas at my grandma's. I got a bunch of socks while my cousins got brand new ATVs. Kinda sucked knowing that my siblings and I came second to my cousins. Here's a similar story to go with that. My sister's only son got a chapstick for his birthday last year from her in-laws. A chapstick. He's 8. And it's not about money because they're pretty well off and have about 10 other grandchildren who they have no problem spoiling. My sister's response to the whole thing was, if all you're going to give your grandson is a chapstick, don't give him anything. It's actually better to get nothing than a single chapstick. I was gobsmacked when she told me about that. My ex-girlfriend had some boudoir photos taken of herself, like sexy lingerie photos, which she put up in her room. 3 different pictures put up, had a whole book made of them also. She let me see them. That was my present. Pictures of herself, that she kept, and put up in her room. LOL. A bike when I was 7. The thing broke like 5 minutes after I hopped on. I ended up landing on a hornet's nest. Not a fun day. Just a bunch of series of unfortunate events. Hopefully you were hurt too bad. It was a Christmas gift, but I got coasters from a relative when I was like 19 living with my parents. Cheap bastards probably just gave you the ones they already had. A breakup via text. Not a good gift. Hope you're doing better off now. When I was about 10-11 years old, my grandma thought it would be a good idea to buy me a bra and underwear set for Christmas gift, knowing full well that I would be opening this in front of everyone. At 11 I was mortified, and also I had an aversion to wearing a bra at that point, and also that's a shitty gift. Then she insisted that I take it out of the box and hold it up to show everyone because she was so excited that I was blossoming into a woman. Thankfully my mom stepped in and told her it was an inappropriate gift and she took the box away. My dad's parents would always buy me little kid clothes even well into my teen years, which was a weird. I have been adult sized since like junior high. Or they give us partially used makeup samples. It's so weird. Now they've moved on to sending food items that I can't eat due to my food allergies and severe IBS. My mom would get me a carrot cake every year for my birthday. I hate carrot cake. Always have. But it was my dad's favorite, so. For my 16th birthday I got a book on how to get a 4.0 GPA. I already had 3.5 GPA. I knew if I wanted to get a 4.0 GPA I just needed to work harder. I didn't open the book until junior year of college and it had a lot of common study tips. Edit. Thanks so much for all the upvotes and the award. I didn't expect this to blow up. Also, it was my aunt who got me the book. My money stolen by a crack horse and kicked out of a hotel. Don't do drugs, kids. I'm glad I got sober 9 years ago and turned my life around. Either the clearly re-gifted book about politics or the time I got food poisoning. When I worked on a Navy base, a sailor stationed there found out that I made stuff out of animal bones for my Etsy and gave me a bag of stinky, wet, dead birds he found around the base. IDK how he knew about my hobby, Etsy, or my birthday, but yeah, bag o' birds. It sounds like he thought he was helping. As disgusting as it is, he did actually put some thought into it. My worst was also my best. One of my high school girlfriends found out when my birthday was. which I don't like to celebrate. She was adamant that I must want something out of all the things in the world. I finally gave in and said, a box of dirt. I'll be damned if my birthday rolled around and she didn't have a nice pretty ribbon tied up on top of a tiny, little, cardboard jewelry box. You'll never guess what was inside. Beef jerky. No, I'm not serious. Dirt. It was full of dirt. Obviously she had other things stashed away, but I'll be damned if that wasn't the cheesiest, shittiest, most adorable present I'd ever received. She was the only one to ever listen to me when I said what I wanted for my birthday, which is usually nothing. We aren't together anymore because of me, but she is still a distant yet trusted friend and I am thankful for our time together. I'm glad she is happy. It was not bad at all, but to my 12-year-old self I was pretty pouty at the time. My mom alluded for months that she was getting me a phone for my 12th birthday, but I got a banana. I lost my eye in an accident as a kid many years ago, on my mom's birthday, so not exactly my own story, but I think it's definitely a contender. A used pen that my grandma found in her purse at my 16th birthday. My grandma once got me a see-through nightgown and was sad when I wouldn't go try it on in front of my whole family. We then learned she got matching ones for all the girls in the family and just gave them to us through the year. My ex celebrated my first birthday that we were together by completely ignoring it altogether the day after going all out for her friend's birthday the day before. She offered me a leftover piece of the birthday cake she got for her friend, but still never said happy birthday. That should have been my signal to run because it never got any better. My grandparents have been gifting me and my brother the same set of 3 vice grips for almost 10 years. Collectively we have 60 vice grips. I don't know if they bought a pallet of them or where they are coming from. Get a grip, grandma. I was going to say my brother knocked me down a mountain by accident, but goddamn, you guys had it far worse. What? A glitch in the matrix. I remember one time my aunt came over and at one point in front of me and my mom she told me she had a gift in her bag that she would give me later. I was super excited about it and later she was getting ready to leave and I said, what about my gift? And she said, what gift? My mom even said the one you have in your bag for her birthday. And she said, I don't know what you're talking about. I remember it so clearly because of how strange that entire day was. But I've asked my mom and she said she doesn't remember that happening. So my worst birthday gift was an actual glitch in the matrix, which was confusing and I didn't get a gift. Not me, but my friend's sister. He bought her a 6-pack of Slim Fast. My Asian mom's gift was no extra cumin homework after school homework, so my birthday gift was that I didn't get extra homework from her. One year my husband got me a bag with stuff from the $1 store. Not even stuff I would want. Like a notebook and a coupon organizer and a few other things. Maybe $5 of junk. We had no money troubles that would prevent him from getting me a present. Being home alone. An ugly shirt from my aunt who said I needed to share it with my sister who has a birthday 10 days after mine. I think you sister may have got the worst end of that deal overall. LOL. A room full of extended family talking amongst themselves without me being included in the conversation. Also, I had the flu. The gift was cake from the then boyfriend, except I had to pick him up from his house, get him over to mine. He baked a cake from scratch at my place. No frosting, nothing. That was the whole present. We were both culinary students at the time. It was a terrible, terrible cake. Hard as brick. Had to drop him back too. A card from my dad saying he was disappointed I didn't attend my grandmother's funeral. His entire side of the family are crap. I did enough by seeing her on her deathbed and he signed it from Russell instead of the usual love dad, and it's the last I heard from the man in must be 8 years now. They sent my wife a birthday card with money on my birthday. Oral surgery. Not allowed to eat for the entire day, and when I got home late that evening while my mum was literally stuffing pills down my throat, I had to listen to my twin complain about how she just had the worst birthday ever. At least she could eat birthday cake. My paternal grandmother gave me a can of hair mousse. A friend once threw me a birthday party I wasn't invited to. I showed up at a local cafe to have a random acquaintance ask me if I was excited about my birthday party that night. When I asked what he was talking about, he directed me to a flyer on the bar with the friend's name, my name, and 4-5 other people's names being used to celebrate a joint Unicorn 1 zodiac sign birthday party. I already had plans that night for dinner with a couple of people. But after dinner I stopped by the cafe. The bartender was the only person in the crowd there to acknowledge me or wish me a happy birthday for 20 minutes or so. Until the organizer walked over and wished me a happy birthday. "Hey Unicorn 1. It's great to see you," she said. "Happy birthday, G." "Thanks," I said. "I hope you don't mind that I put your name on the flyer," she said. "That's fine," I said, and put my drink down and walked out. Too long didn't read. A friend wanted to throw herself a birthday party, but didn't want to make it obvious that it was all for her. So she threw a party for multiple people, myself included, and didn't bother to invite them all. HR complaint from 2 subordinates fighting over how to throw me a surprise birthday party. A large steaming pile of crap, literally, a truck dumped it on my garden. And my husband said, "Happy birthday, this will fertilize your garden for the spring." In all honesty, I was kind of happy about the spring crop, but it was a really odd present. And no, we're not still married. My grandma got me a hairbrush with a plastic horse head handle. The horse head was all chipped up and there was hair in the brush. I'm a guy and on my 18th birthday, had some friends over for a party, and a group of 3 girls got me a plastic toy cooking set. My mom got really mad at them, because she said the 3 girls were implying that I was gay. I really am though, but not out to my mom, or to the 3 girls, and that made me sad for a while. Not a birthday, but even worse. One Christmas when I was in 4th grade, that prime Christmas age, my dad got these 2 huge boxes, one for each of us 2 brothers. They were fairly heavy and we couldn't possibly guess. Come Christmas morning, we opened them at the same time to prevent a spoiled surprise for each other. Mid-1980s. Dark brown bath towels. Not a joke with money or a toy in the bottom of the box. He said he thought we all needed new towels. He came from a poor family and when he made a lot of money, he didn't lose that attitude towards gifts. My parents often got us what we needed for gifts rather than what we wanted. And if you asked for something, you didn't get it. So we never asked for anything and didn't get it either. With my 4 kids, socks and underwear are never wrapped for a gift. My dad put my dog down on my 16th birthday. My godfather sent me a birthday card each year which said he paid $100 to a bank account which I was supposed to get when 16 yo. He then got into alcohol, used all the money and died. I'm borderline a hoarder. I hate every birthday gift I get because I'll never use it and I'll never get rid of it. When I was 12, my uncle and his new girlfriend who I had just met for the first time bought me bras and a book about my changing body. I got pool K when I was 15. I was so excited thinking my parents got a pool table. Nope, I got a pool K even though I didn't have a pool table. Gastritis. I got a credit card for my 18th birthday and told not to use it because it wasn't active yet. When I landed my first real corporate job at 22 yo, the company ran a credit report on me and found out I had $350,000 line opened. Turns out my father had tricked me into signing a co-mortgage and not credit card paperwork on my 18th day. I received it on my 18th day. Edit. Thanks for the kind words. I didn't pay a single cent. It didn't affect my credit score back then. That's why HR flagged me. On a positive note, that was the first time that I can remember standing up to my father. I called him out in front of the family and I threatened legal action. I also called the bank and informed them of the situation. It was all resolved less than a week later. Does no one showing up count? Socks that were way too small. I was, like, 10 and the socks were size for a toddler. My mom told me it was nice of my great aunt to think of me and as an adult. I see her point, but 10-year-old me was not impressed. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.